Hi, I'm Greg Parry from the Wellness Foundation, and today's presentation is all about learning how to energize your system, switch off the stress response, raise your energy levels, and get ready for the most amazing week ahead. If that sounds like fun, well, let's dive right in and see how it works. I want to talk about something which is incredibly simple, yet like all of these great ideas, it's very powerful, very effective. Can you guess what it is? It's so obvious, it's right under your nose. And it's breathing. And everybody sort of shrugs, say, yeah, well, Greg, we know about breathing. We've been doing it ever since we took our first breath. And of course, you're right. Except if you've ever noticed the way the people around you are breathing, it's almost as if they've learned to do something really strange. They have perfected the art of invisible breathing. It's very rare to see people actually breathing. You don't see the chest, but you don't see any indication that people are actually breathing in a way which we would call normal. Now, why is this important? Well, the simple fact is that very, very shallow breathing, which most of us practice pretty much all the time, is closely connected with stress. Shallow breathing seems to reinforce the feelings of tension and anxiety, which most of us are experiencing all the time. And the problem is we just grow accustomed to this feeling of being stressed or anxious, constantly under pressure. And it's reinforced by that shallow breathing. But of course, there's a very simple way to fix it. We're going to take some deeper breaths. Now, let me just remind you right now, these are not dramatically deeper breaths. That's just not necessary. In fact, when you begin to develop deeper, more powerful breathing, you have to practice it. You've got to get used to it. And it's something that you need to acclimatize your body to, because it'll feel a little bit strange. The great thing is your body will adapt to it incredibly quickly. Now, when you're going to breathe in, we're going to follow the ancient yoga advice and breathe through the nose. And when you breathe in, it's always useful to keep your shoulders a little bit wider and relaxed. Hey, yeah, that just opened up the lungs, so your breathing will naturally be a little bit more efficient. And all I want you to feel when you breathe in is that your ribs are gently opening. And that was it. That was it. Just a deeper breath, not too deep, no stress, no strain. And there's a really important principle, again from yoga, that when we're breathing in, we always keep the throat completely relaxed. So I'd love you to try this right now. You just relax the shoulders and you breathe in gently through the nose, just to the point where you feel the ribs beginning to open. And then just breathe out. Now, some traditions teach us that we should perhaps wait. We should pause just for a moment or two in between the breaths. So when you've breathed in, the throat's relaxed, you can feel the ribs opening, you just pause. This is a great thing to practice, but if it's not comfortable, save it for another occasion. These rhythms can have very powerful influences on how you think and feel and how your body responds. But for now, all we want to do is to enjoy this feeling of just breathing a little more deeply. Now, I don't expect you to be able to breathe like this all the time, so I'd rather suggest that you maybe stop at the top of the hour, just for a few moments. Relax your shoulders, unhook that tension from your neck and shoulders, and just breathe in a little more deeply. Feels good, and just breathe out. Now, when you breathe out, it's very helpful to try and empty the lungs, to maybe pull the tummy in, bring the ribs together, push all that old air out. And why is that important? Well, it seems that most of your body's ability to detox is based in your breathing. Are you surprised? It's been suggested that maybe 70% of our ability to detox is in our breathing. That's a lot. It kind of makes sense because we are breathing all the time. But there's some interesting research that suggested that the toxins that accumulate at the base of the lungs tend to get recycled back into the bloodstream if we don't breathe them out. So this is a very powerful way for you to get more oxygen into the system and to push all the garbage out as you exhale more powerfully. Now, as I said, you only need to perhaps do 2 or 3 deeper breaths, and you will soon notice the difference. In fact, one of the studies we were looking at suggested that if we could just encourage people to breathe more deeply, this would help them to cope with anxiety, to deal with things like insomnia, to change some of the imbalances in their blood chemistry. It's even been used to treat some forms of mild depression, just from breathing. Medication-free, natural, simple, just responding to the body's natural needs for deeper breathing. And the fact is, if you encourage your body to enjoy this feeling of the deeper breath, you're going to switch over from the stressed anxiety response that pretty much characterizes everybody around you to a much more relaxed, open, and dare I say, a more creative way of living and experiencing your life. It's also conducive for enhanced creativity, improved cognitive awareness and cognitive function. These are all superb benefits and advantages to bring to bear on your day's challenges. But ultimately, we're aiming to break free from this massively influential habit of stress that affects pretty much everybody all the time. We've got the tools, we've got the mechanisms, and breathing is one of the foundation stones that we use. Now, these techniques form part of a wonderful series of methods which we've developed within our cognitive empowerment programs. They're all held within the Wellness Foundation, and we provide them to individuals and also to companies in all sorts of interesting places, because our mission is to help people to master their stress, to turn down the stress response, to become more creative, to begin to enjoy life, and if I dare suggest it, to become even happier. A real possibility when you step out of the confines of the stress response. If you enjoyed this short presentation, which can have a profound influence on the quality of your life, I'd love you to like the presentation, and also don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe buttons below so that you can keep up to date with all the material which we're bringing to YouTube to help you to learn how to really take care of all of those stresses and strains in life, how to overcome the anxiety response and become much more productive, happier, and even more successful. We've also included a link to a book we put together last year that's encapsulating a lot of the techniques we use within the cognitive empowerment programs. It's super cheap, it's very easy to digest, and it's available for you via the link down below. It's a great handy reference to have by you so that you can remind yourself every day about how to really deal with your stress, turn down the anxiety response, and just begin to take better control of your life. Now from here, we're going to do a short guided meditation to really help you energize the system, get you ready for the week. If you don't want to join me for that, that's fine. I want to thank you for sharing this presentation with me. It's been great fun to do, and I look forward to being in touch with you again very soon. Okay, let's just think a little bit about the need for relaxation, because meditation doesn't have to be complex and it doesn't have to take a long time. We use a lot of meditation techniques within the cognitive empowerment programs simply to help us to train the mind to function the way that works best for us, to help to support our health, our well-being, our ambitions and fulfilling goals, but just having greater control over life in general. So if you'd like to join me for a couple of minutes, we're going to share a simple sample of a guided meditation that we use, so we can use this to get you ready to face the week. Now, the best place for you to enjoy this is probably sitting down comfortably in a chair where you're not likely to be disturbed for a couple of minutes, and where you just know you can relax and close your eyes and just enjoy these few moments. Now, clearly, if you're going to close your eyes, it's very important you're not driving, don't have to say this, and that you're not operating a machine. But if you're feeling comfortable, what I'd like to do is just get cozy in that chair, relax your shoulders, and just close your eyes for a few moments, and we'll see if we can switch on your creativity and get you energized for the week. And all you have to do is join me in taking a deeper breath. Just breathing in through the nose. I want you to take the air all the way down to your floating ribs, Feel the ribcage gently expanding. We're going to hold our breath for maybe a moment. And as you breathe out, I want you to just let go, just relax. Allow the weight of your body to settle naturally and comfortably on the chair. Just feel how easy it is to settle in your chair and relax. Just breathing a little more deeply, opening up the ribs, breathing out and letting go. Just feel how easy it is to release all the weight of your body into the chair. Just breathing gently, a little more deeply. And as you breathe out, it's so easy to release all the weight of your body, to relax, as if the chair is absorbing all the weight of your neck and back and shoulders, absorbing the weight of your pelvis and legs, your arms and hands, allowing you to relax a little more deeply. Perhaps as you breathe now, you're feeling more comfortable. All the tension is dissolving, slipping away from your body. And as you breathe and relax, this is the perfect moment for you to let go of all of your fears and doubts, breathing out and releasing all of your cares and worries, your problems and anxieties. Feel them melting away, slipping away as you breathe. Let all of those feelings dissolve, melt away, leaving you feeling so much calmer, relaxed, balanced, just breathing gently, enjoying this beautiful moment of peace and calm and tranquility. And I want you to imagine that right there in the middle of your chest, the sun is beginning to rise, a beautiful, warm, golden glow shining right in the middle of your chest. Beautiful warmth and light suffusing your body as you breathe. Feel its gentle warmth. Feel the power of that beautiful sunlight shining within you. Feel the light spreading throughout your body, strengthening you, cleansing and healing. Feel the light moving through your body. You may even feel that it moves gently up through your neck and into your head, pushing away all the shadows and clouds of doubt, filling you with light and strength and that certainty, that knowledge that you can take care of everything easily. You are so focused, so sure, so calm. You are just filled with that inner creativity that you can now use to resolve any problem or any challenge as you breathe and relax and feel the light getting stronger. The light moves down through the hips. You can feel the tingle of the energy moving through the legs and down into your feet. And your feet may even feel as if they're tingling with this bright energy. Just breathing, allowing the sun to shine within you, cleansing and healing, restoring your confidence, giving you that beautiful sense of trust in yourself, knowing that you really are so capable and that you can take care of things so much more easily, calmly, with peace and strength and awareness within. Just feel the energy flowing through your shoulders, releasing any stress and tension. The light tumbles through your arms and flows like water. Feel the bright light moving even into your hands. Perhaps your palms and fingers are tingling with the energy as you breathe. And you hold on to this beautiful light that makes you feel so calm, so much at peace with yourself and with the people around you. Such a beautiful feeling, banishing all of those doubts. The light shines brightly, until it begins to shine beyond you, filling you with so much strength and confidence and energy. And I want you, as you breathe gently, to hold on to this feeling and hold on to this light and carry it with you throughout the rest of the week, because you know that you can now take care of everything. You feel so strong and capable. Your mind is clear. Your determination is clear. You can do whatever you set your mind to. Just breathing and relaxing. Such a beautiful feeling. And now, as you breathe in again, I want you to feel that this is the perfect moment for you to begin to surface, to gently, carefully, slowly wake up. Just feel your body on the chair, comfortable, relaxed. And as you breathe in, I want you to begin to wake up, opening your eyes. Perhaps you'd like to just move your toes and your fingers, just signaling that you're waking up, that your awareness is now moving to 100% as you celebrate this feeling of being alive and supercharged with energy. Hold on to the feeling. It's yours for as long as you like. Okay, as you wake up, I'd like you to just take a little look around you, familiarize yourself with your surroundings, make sure you're fully awake, you're back in the room. It's wonderful. And I really want to thank you for sharing that particular experience with me. This is an example of some of the kind of work that we do with people to help them to turn down their stress and become much more creative, much more positively charged with energy. And of course, once we get the mind to work on our behalf, it's amazing how much influence we can exercise over our health, our well-being, our creativity, our productivity, our success, our happiness. These are all linked and joined. And amongst the many techniques we use, these are great fun things that we can employ to, within a few minutes, to encourage a really interesting change in how we think and feel. Now, I really hope you're feeling well and that you enjoyed it. We're producing these presentations to share the information from the Cognitive Empowerment Programs, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Click the link below to find out more about the Wellness Foundation, and there's a link for the Cognitive Empowerment Programs for you to explore. And remember, we also have the link for the book I mentioned, which is the material we put together last year, for you to have right in front of you a handy reference source for all of these kinds of techniques that you can use every day. I want to thank you once again for joining me. I look forward to working with you again very soon. I'm Greg Parry from the Wellness Foundation. Look forward to doing this again with you. Thank you.